the slick bun on Kinky Coily African hair. This is my first attempt at doing the slick bun, and you are lucky enough to witness it. So in order for you to achieve this look, you will have to have your hair in some form of stretch out method. I prefer to stretch out my hair using twists. I do not use heat or any other objects to stretch out my hair. I think the safest way is for you to twist your hair out. So when you start doing, or rather undoing those twists, spray your hands, keep them damp, don't work with dry hands. But do not spray your hair, because if you spray your hair, you're actually going to aid your hair in shrinking, because our hair is coily and kinky. Gets inside water, it shrinks, right? As you twist out your hair, you'll see how lovely the curls look, and you'll be so tempted to keep your hair in that form. Well, today we're not doing that. We're doing the slick bun, so you're gonna have to fluff your hair out. I looked at my hair and I was like, I don't really know what to do with it. And that's how I actually started with this particular hairstyle. I wasn't sure. I'm like, keep it up, keep it down. And then I eventually decided on the slick bun. So there we go. I'm fluffing my hair out. And as you can see, I'm working from the bottom up. So I'm not fluffing from the tip of the hair, but rather from the bottom. And the aim is for you to close up the lines and create volume, right? So fluff it out. It's okay. The end results will be worth it. And you can have your twisted curly hair again another time. Today, we're stretching it out. As you undo your twists, be careful with the twist that you did and borrowed hair from the other end. You know when you're twisting your hair out and you need to borrow hair from the other side? Those who twist their hair know what I'm talking about. So what that does is like it makes like a dual twist. So now when you're unraveling the twist, if you're not careful, you'll actually cause a knot. So when you're untwisting, be careful and go slowly when you get to that part so that you do not cause the knotting. And that also aids hair loss and just like not seeing yourself retaining length because of those knots that get caused. Anyway, keep fluffing your hair out. Keep going. Keep going. So I continue to fluff out my hair using my hands. If you'd like, you can use a comb. However, I chose not to use a comb because I felt my hands were quite effective. And also, I didn't really want it to be completely combed out, but rather to still have some curliness, but fluffed out. And as you fluff out your hair, start to sort of decide where you'd want your bun to be positioned. Do you want it right at the back of your head, right in the front, almost by your forehead, to the left, to the right, in the center, before you use whatever is going to be holding it together? So use your hands first to do that positioning, yeah? When you've put your hair in place, make sure that when you start working on the hairline, you wet your hands or wet the hairline directly. You can also wet the brush that you'll be using to brush your hairline. Do it slowly, not too quickly. This video is fast forwarded, so it does look like I'm fast. However, every hair on the hairline counts, so be gentle, yeah? When you're done with the brushing, get the scrunchie in place. This particular scrunchie is my favorite, and you can get it almost anywhere, whether it's a pharmacy or a supermarket. And I'm working from the back because if you work from the front, it might pull the hair on the hairline. And like I said, every little hair counts, okay? And you can keep slicking. Hold your hair from the top. Ngathi ipondo elikhulu eliqala phezulu. Hold it from the top and then start working, bringing it down. Oh, I looked at it and I was like, wow, it made a hump. Maybe I could make a slick bun with a hump. Like, nah, not today. That wasn't the plan. Well, there was no plan anyway. So once you're through that mission, you're going to need hairpins to start creating your dome. Yeah? I think I used about 4 pins, and essentially think north, west, south, east. Yeah, take the hair from the outside and bring it in to cover the hair on the inside and clip it down and keep doing that. And like I said, north, west, east, south. Yeah, I think you'll get it right on the first try because I did, and I'm not used to doing this either. But try and have eyes on your hands. Use your senses. Right, my hands are so oily after that exercise. So that oil went right to my hairline. If your hair is a bit dry, especially by the hairline, put some oil, put some hair butter. Make sure that you're working with a well moisturized hairline. And if you're not so satisfied with your bun, use your fingers, position it into place. Our hair is very flexible and you can do those things to it, yeah? I used Got2bGlued because that is a gift I got from my very lovely friend. I'm not promoting Got2bGlued. I actually had the Design Essentials one, but nah, I didn't use it. I wanted to use Got2bGlued today. So this is how I decided to add the gel onto my hairline. Stuck my finger in the tub and then I placed it across the hairline, rubbing it into the little hairs before using a brush. I used a toothbrush. And then I sprayed the toothbrush, made sure that it's wet. Do not work with a dry, coarse toothbrush. Mine had very soft bristles, but I did wet it. You can also place the toothbrush in the tub and start working the waves. Your hairline and that front bit of your hair and around your head, it needs to be wet for you to have that waviness. If it's dry, you won't get the waviness. So I'm brushing now in a motion, going. I'm not trying to do baby hair that's not there. I'm brushing it in. As you can see. Not brushing forward, trying to find baby hair that ain't there. Also, beyond the hairline, also put some glue and brush up, and then you can get more waves. Continue doing this brushing nice and slowly and making sure that you have that wave shape form that you want, and get your duku ready. Now I'm using a silk duku that my mom gave me, and I was like, what am I gonna do with this one? It's so small, it's so tiny. What am I gonna do with it? But I'm glad I didn't give it away because look at it now. It is helping me. So I used the silk one and I tied it really tight. Do not dye, do not block blood flow, but I tied it tight and I made sure that my ears are also in because I also have hair very close to my ears down there that if I went to tie it at the back of my ears, some areas would have not been covered. Then I take a second duku, any duku. Now that one, it must cover more area and it must add more pressure. Like I said, don't dye, do not block blood flow, but make it tight, okay? That duku looked nice. You know, it was a nice look, but tie it, 2 dukus, tight, and don't die. Keeping the duku on will depend on the amount of time you have, but I would recommend about 15 to 20 minutes. So do this first and then get dressed and tidy up if you are going somewhere and you are like strapped for time, right? If you're feeling cute and you are loving your duku, take a picture of yourself, yeah? I also used this time to get dressed. And now it's time for the big reveal. Let's see how it looks. So I'm so excited. Da, 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 da. And I'm dancing because I'm so excited. Now take off your silk scarf. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Yes. Ta-da! For a first time attempt that was actually recorded, I recorded that whole process and it was my first attempt. This is not bad. I'm pleased with how it looks. And as you can see, there are those little ones that didn't really, take the pattern on, like those ones right there. If it bothers you, you can just wet your hair again, add a little more gel, brush it out, tie the dugo again. But for me, I'm happy. Comment below with what you think. That's what the finger meant. But I'm so happy. I'm so happy with my look. I feel satisfied. The back didn't hold so well because I didn't put much gel on there. But also you have a neck. If it moves, that moves. The hair moves, yeah? But anyway, I am so pleased. I feel like a goddess. Yes. Thank you for watching. You can comment with any questions that you might have. I hope that this was helpful. Enjoy the slideshow of the results. Goodbye.